Merry Christmas, guys. I've got my Santa jumper. I hope you have too. And we are doing another Wok Wednesday. This is the Wok Wednesday just before Christmas, and we're doing not a roast beef. We're cooking a Sichuan boiled beef, and it is so far removed from a roast dinner that you guys are gonna absolutely love it. Here is the Christmas Wok Wednesday. Now, Sichuan is famous for what they call mala flavor, which is kind of like not just chili hot, but numbing on the tongue. And that numbing feeling tends to come from this Sichuan peppercorn, which is native to China. It's a berry that comes off an ash bush, so it's not actually a peppercorn. Very, very similar to a juniper berry. And it's got this almost mentholy taste, and it really, really numbs the tip of your tongue, or actually the sort of middle part of your tongue. That goes really well with dry, they call them Sichuan chilies, but actually these chilies would have originally come from Central America, Mexico, places like that. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually make this sort of cooked chili and Sichuan peppercorn powder. The idea of boiling beef doesn't sound that exciting, but this is actually layers and layers of flavor, and that's what excites me about a dish like this. So we're going to start with the base layer of flavor. I'm starting with this, but then we're going to use this chili powder to garnish and sear over the top of that spicy beef. With this, you do need a fair bit of oil to get this going, because you want this to sort of sizzle in the oil immediately before I then take it out. And then once it's cooled, I'm going to cut this or chop into it with the dried chilies and then sort of really pound it into a powder. Medium to high heat, your peppercorns go in. They should start to sizzle up quite quickly. You don't want to burn them, you're just trying to bring out that flavour. You can smell that straight away, that almost citrusy flavour. Just give that a slight stir and they start to pop. When they start to pop, they've had enough of a sizzle. You want to do the same again with your chilies. And they all burn quite quickly, so you just have to move those around. We're really actually flavouring this oil as much as bringing the flavour out of the chilies. Once they start to brown, just before they go sort of black in colour, you want to take those fried chilies out too. Now don't waste that oil. Keep that for later. It's got a lot of flavour in there from both the chilies and the peppercorns. We're layering this flavour so it's well worth washing your wok in between. So next up, we're staying on the chili powder here, and I'm just chopping up these fried chilies. Classically, you just use a knife for this whole thing, but I'm going to pop this into a pestle and mortar just for ease. It's messy work, but worth the heat. And I've got my fried peppercorns going into there as well. And then you want to give those a good crush. So another thing that the frying of the Sichuan peppercorns and dried chili does is it creates this sort of smoky fragrance, which is just beautiful. It smells almost peanutty in flavour. And that's from that cooking. Oh, can't wait to use that. So that's ready for a quick sear at the end. Next up, I'm going to slice or finely chop up my base ingredients for the actual boiling of the beef. It's kind of like a stir-fry boil. It's really, really quick and should keep the beef nice and succulent. So we've got ginger, garlic, and spring onion. Your classic trio of Chinese cooking. With this, we need quite a lot of each one. So the more the merrier. Don't be shy with your ginger and garlic. So I've got my ginger, garlic, spring onion all set up. I've got some ribeye steak here, and we're going to go for nice, thin pieces of beef. Any sort of big chunky bits of fat, you do want to just take off carefully first. We're boiling this beef and you want it to be nice and tender. Ribeye is good because it's got that slight marbling effect. And from here we can go for nice thin slices. With this type of dish you want really the best quality meat you can buy because it's going to be such a quick cook. You want it to have that nice sort of melt in the mouth finish to it. And all the chili and the mala flavour will cut through this. Take each piece now and give it a good bash. So my beef is pretty much ready. I'm going to marinate my beef strips very simply with a bit of salt, some Shaoxing rice wine, and a little bit of corn flour. Not too much, just to get a sort of creamy texture around the beef and to pick up that rice wine. Massage that well, and if you wanted to, you could cover that, leave it in the fridge overnight, and that rice wine would help to tenderize the meat even more. So we've got everything set up. I've got my chopped base ingredients, I've got my beef that's going to boil into the sauce. Obviously I'm going to make the sauce, and that sauce is made up with these very simple ingredients. Classic Sichuan base sauce, chili bean sauce or doubanjiang, and then we've got some light soy sauce and some chicken stock, which is what's going to make that sort of soupiness for the stock. Got the last bit of Shaoxing rice wine here as well. But before I sort of boil the beef very, very quickly, I'm going to flash fry some bean sprouts. You can use bean sprouts or greens or mustard greens, anything like that, but it's got to be sort of a crunchy veg that will be the base of this dish. High heat, a little bit of oil. Make sure the wok's really smoking hot before you get your bean sprouts in. You want to hear that sizzling sound. Give it a toss through a couple of times and then back straight onto the heat. You can do with a little pinch of salt, not too much. You want to keep its crunch, but once it's got that sort of glisten across the bean sprouts, then you want to go straight out into the centre of the bowl. So that's just sort of laying up my stir fry before I then get my sauce on, or my stock for boiling my beef. Again, the wok's nice and clean, so a good amount of oil this time because I've got a lot of ginger, garlic and spring onion. Swirl that around, and I'm going to turn it down to medium heat just whilst I fry this off. So you do need enough oil for that ginger, garlic to fry through without sort of catching too quickly. Smells delicious, and this will really give us a nice base flavour. Medium heat's important, and always sort of move it around. You can go calmly, but that constant movement will stop it from burning. You can see from here I've got quite a lot of chili bean sauce, which I'm going to add to my ginger and garlic base in a second. You don't want your ginger and garlic to brown too much, so it's just starting to catch. Your chili bean or your doubanjiang can go straight in. Get that fried into the oil as well, and that'll bring out the base chili flavour even more. I'm going to whack it up to a high heat now. Oh, smelling lovely. I've got my Shaoxing rice wine. I want this to be on a really high heat before I pour the rice wine in. Just pour that rice round the edge like that. Let it catch. Adds a bit of smoky flavour to that. About a tablespoon of light soy, not too much. And then whilst that's really nice and vigorously boiling, you're going to pour your chicken stock right over the top. Give that a stir. So I've got my beef and my boiling chili hot sauce or stock. Just gonna get the beef straight into that on the boil for about 30 seconds to a minute. Make sure to separate out the beef. This is kind of like cooking Sichuan hot pot. You want it to stay nice and tender, so don't take too long over this. That corn flour just thickened up that stock slightly, which I don't mind. I'm going to lay that beef around the edges of the bowl. I quite like some coriander leaves sitting in here as well. And then you've got your soup or your stock. Just going to pour over the top of that. You really want it sort of swimming in that soup. And don't forget the last bit, which is possibly the most crucial, is your chili powder and your Sichuan peppercorn powder, giving us that real mala flavor. If you can cope with it, go for lots. And we're going to sizzle that powder with some smoking hot oil. I've just got clean oil here. When that's smoking hot, I'm going to pour my sort of residue oil from cooking those chilies and Sichuan peppercorns in, just to choke us up some more in here. Smoking hot. Straight over the top. Whoa! And that is classic Sichuan style. Just bring those out. You can now see that restaurant style Sichuan boiled beef. I'm going to try it whilst it's really nice and sizzling hot. Get a bit of that beef, the chili powder. Oh! Oh yeah, I've got a hit of that mala. That is really very tender, spicy, savoury. It's one of those things that, whether it's a hot day or a cold day, it'll make you sweat. Guys, you like food like this, you want to learn more, don't forget to subscribe to the School of Wok channel and like. Merry Christmas.